Alrighty, so another player that was not traded that I thought was going to be traded or moved was Kyle Lowry. He currently is still with the Toronto Raptors. Did you expect him getting traded, and were you a little shocked that he wasn't?
Yeah, I was a little surprised that he wasn't traded because of Drake showing FaceTiming during the press conference, and they were doing the most to like kind of give him a good send off. All the fans were just banking on that last game last night being the one that the last time he puts on the Raptors jersey, and obviously he's going to be a legend in their book. But the problem I think started when Messiah, their GM, was asking for a little bit too much. From the Heat, I think he wanted Tyler Hero, and when you're trading a 20-year-old with obviously a good high upside for a 34-year-old, that's not exactly ideal for the Heat. And then he wanted Thibault and Maxey from the Sixers, and that's a big haul from the Sixers as well. So it came down to him wanting too much, and then obviously the uncertainty with him being on the final year of his contract and not knowing whether he'd sign an extension with a contender or not.
Yeah, I thought Kyle Lowry was out the door as well, and I thought another team that would be intriguing. I'm not sure they had enough to trade for him, but was the LA Clippers. They clearly need a point guard. Kawhi Leonard wants one, and with with Patrick Beverly not being the best and Lou Williams being more of a bench guy, and especially with the Clippers having two of the former Raptors guys that won the championship with Kawhi Leonard and Serge Ibaka, I thought that would have really looked good. I just didn't know if they had enough, and we'll see what ends up happening. Do you think Kyle Lowry stays with the Raptors after this offseason?
I think it's likely that he might because I think he wants to retire a Raptor, and it's the point of him getting traded right now is because they're not really contenders. I think if they try to retool and get the roster looking like a contender in the East, maybe he stays. But there'll definitely be a ton of offers from contenders. And then to add on to your Clippers point, I think they got Rajon Rondo, and traded Lou Williams, which should help them out a little bit at point guard. But I could definitely sell him going there or to the Lakers. They were trying to get him and add in Dennis Schroeder for him, which I think that was probably one of their best offers right there.
Yeah, I mean, it really did. I think it. Whoever Kyle Lowry went to, he would have been a huge help, and he's a very underrated point guard. And I think Kyle Lowry is one of the greatest Raptors of all time, just because he's been around for a while. But I'm hoping Kyle Lowry is with another contender because I feel like he's such a good player and he deserves at least two championships. Thanks for listening to the Sports Town podcast, or the STP Pod for short. If you want to check out more videos of the Sports Town podcast, click on the left. If you want to subscribe to the channel, click on the right.